Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I am Bob, back for another episode of Age of Wonders 3, my empire building mode series. So I did double check off camera last time, and yes, cities of any class can increase their maximum radius size to 9. That is a metropolis, which is typically 6, plus the observatory, the stone wall, and the grand palace, all of which add up to a total of 9. And then warlords with a spell can reach 10. So basically, for the purposes of what I am doing, if I build a city right on the tip there, it can reach the magic library, it can reach the ancient ruins, it can reach the dungeon over there. So that is exactly where my next city is going. It is in production now. I've got a couple units kind of hanging out there. Dora the explorer and her buddy the elf are hanging out to guard that. And then my armies down here are just going to keep on doing what they do best, just kicking some butt. They're doing good. So I can't move that Draconian anymore. I can't really move most of these guys much more. We'll just end the turn there, I guess. And then on the next turn, I will go down there. We'll clear that. Hopefully I can level up one of those initiates into a Storm Sister. I'm thinking I am getting pretty close. And then from there, we'll be able to... Oh, I probably should put... I should have put the wounded units under the same stack as this guy. How much will they heal? 6? They'll be pretty close. So with 42 health. The Draconian will heal a lot on her own, though, just from the fast healing, so I think she'll be okay. We'll just end the turn there. Now I can summon my first animal, which is always exciting. If I get anything that is not something that evolves, I will probably use it as a more reckless meat shield option, although this early in the game, I have managed to do everything without losing any units, so I don't anticipate that I will need to sacrifice it. But I will know when the time comes. Also, I'm coming up near my mana cap, so actually having a lot of summoned animals out, even if they aren't the best, is still helpul to me, and may help me get rid of like the bandit camps and stuff that are around me. So we're going to go ahead and summon a wild animal, but I think I'm going to summon it up by Dora and the archer there, instead of down by my advancing armies. First things first, let's get these guys down here and take a look at what we're up against. So I've got 26 movement on her, so she should probably be the one to do this. It's a very likely victory. I don't foresee any problems here, so I think what I'm gonna do is focus on putting the animals up here with these guys for now. Because I want them to be able to go out, especially even if I just use them to run out and explore. I need to find... Whoa, I did not mean to click there. I need to find where those bandit camps and stuff are. What did I get? Ooh, I got a shock serpent. Well, that's one worth hanging on to, so I'm not going to throw it away right away. Oh, there they are. They're right there. Oh, I could take them with the shock serpent around now. And the fact that Dora's got spells, which I actually really do need to spend. Also, let's, before I forget, start summoning another wild animal. We'll have Dora move there, bring the archer along, and a shock serpent. And then I'll have, I guess, the shock serpent initiate the attack because it's got forestry. Alright, well, let's see what Dora can do. I haven't even looked at what spells she's got, but she's a sorcerer, so she's got to have something useful. Alright, they are trying to cripple me. I'm going to move the elf here, and let's see. Dora's got Magic Fist and Star Blades, Spear Protection. I think Magic Fist makes sense to start with. We can finish off one of these guys pretty quickly. Excuse me. Okay. And I'll just move the snake here and leave him on defense, just to get in the way of incoming fire. Which actually I don't mind if it's directed at Dora. I just want the kind of more fragile elf archers to be okay. Alright. You guys are all dead now. I'm going to move here. Let's shoot the... Got a frostling and a dwarf. The dwarf probably has... No, he actually doesn't have a full crossbow. It's still just a light crossbow. Alright, let's mess him up. Snakes can finish him off. And Dora is crippled, but she could still... She's a dwarf, so she could go... She's also damaged, though. Okay, that could be risky. Alright, I've got an idea. Because if these guys sprinted and ran behind the longbow, I think they could kill it. But if I do this, I can give the longbow Sphere of Protection. So now they can't do hardly anything to it. And now they're pretty much dead. Definitely want the snakes to be the one getting this kill. Okay, good XP for the snakes. 2 kills for them there. They still need to kind of watch my capital, because like what I need to summon animal. If it gives me like a boar or a wolf or something, I'll run it around and look for that camp. But the snake's too valuable. He needs to stay with the army. Ideally, he would be down with the other army getting XP, but I had no way of knowing what animal it was going to give me, so I'll leave them positioned here on the northwest side, because the camp's probably out here somewhere. But I need to find it, make sure it doesn't threaten my capital. Okay, that's done. So we're back down here with the main armies, and I think ready to get this party started. Manual combat, let's do it. Alright, a slightly tougher battle. The first tier 3 I've had to take down, I believe. No, wait, I did kill a troll earlier. So this would make it the second tier 3. I believe I can use these buildings to my advantage pretty easily. Because I think even though it's really tall, I don't think it completely blocks line of sight. Alright, that'll work. On the next turn I can move him up a little bit. I'll move these guys here. The initiates can go right behind them. Oh wait, I'm forgetting something. First things first. Also gotta remember I've got Guardian Flame on that Draconian now, so that's even more healing. Not to mention fire oh! Lucky hit. Alright, that mammoth is coming around, but it's not going to be able to reach anything, so I think I'm still okay here. Was really hoping they wouldn't charge me like that. This complicates things. 30% to chance to web her, 50% chance to web the other guy. And they're both on defense. I don't like this at all. Plus they explode when they die, right? He hasn't linked herself to the Frost Queen yet, though. Yeah, they're not linked. I don't know why they're not linked, but they're not. A very icy Draconian there who's still moving around somehow. Don't ask me how that works. Frozen for 2 turns. Dang. That hurts. I probably should try to finish those guys off before they get lucky and freeze anybody else, but I don't know. I need that guy to die. like right now, right away. I think I'm gonna move Sir Bob here and back that person off just a bit and just see how much damage I can do with range attacks to him. Because if I can kill him, I could use the spider to try to web her, and even if it fails, I don't think I can... Well, okay, maybe with both initiates. Yeah, I think with both initiates I should be able to. Alright, that's my plan. 11... 2, 3... He's got 12 health. As long as I don't min roll, I think I've got him. Oh, I actually need a pretty generous roll there. That's not great. Fortunately, that mammoth doesn't threaten anything quite yet. I did want to kill this guy so he didn't freeze anyone else. I mean, I could get lucky. But I probably won't. Oh, I got it. Whew, that's huge. Okay, that helped out a lot. Okay, then the next step of the plan. Move here with the spider and try to web. It lowers its... It failed, but that's fine. It lowered its movement points and thereby lowered its action points. And then I can have the soldiers just go hit her a couple times and take away the rest of her action points, so she can't do anything. Now I'm going to take frost damage there, but it won't be enough to kill anyone. And then in the meantime, I could go kill that ice scaper. The problem is that if I do that, this guy will turn around and hit my horse with a devastating charge. But I'm not sure if that would be worth it or not. And I got a call coming in. That's going to have to wait. Alright, so... That... How much... Because he would get the devastating charge from that range. Is it worth letting him just get another free hit? I would say no. I think I have to trust that the horse can handle that devastating charge, and then possibly a follow-up flank attack if I have to run him away. Mammoths scare me, man. They're no fun. It may also beeline it towards the frozen unit, though. That's a possibility. Alright, I'm going for the charge here. Now, if he comes back, he's going to do up to 28 damage, but I will still be able to run away. And hopefully plug that gap up with somebody else. Yep, he's going back. Alright. Now, I can get the horse out of there. He'll take a nasty hit on his way out, but... Maybe the horse can win this, though. Mammoths aren't quite as tough when they're not on the attack. But I need to worry about the Ice Queen first. I can plug that gap with my leader if I need to, and the mammoth won't be able to get a devastating charge from there, as long as I can kill this Ice Queen with all of the other units that are around here, which I think I probably can. In fact, the spider could come pretty close to killing her as of right now. I've got frost weakness for being chilled, I think. Exposed, yeah. Okay, how much health are we talking? 29. That's a potential of potentially killing in 2 hits. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll move the initiate here. And then now the spider should be pretty much guaranteed to kill. Okay, good. Plus that's great XP for the spider. And then what I can do is back this guy off. Ouch. And plug that gap with my hero sitting on defense. That way the mammoth can't run. Oh wait, actually I don't need to do that. The mammoth doesn't have enough movement to actually reach anything, so I'm fine. I'm going to use Nourishing Meal on this guy. and that it's just me versus the mammoth, who is going to play it safe. All right, good. And just in time, this person is finally unfrozen. Now, how do I want to deal with the mammoth? I would like to heal this guy. I could try to web the mammoth, but if that doesn't work, it could leave my spider in a really bad spot. But if it does work, it could mean my spider can just eat the mammoth and get another easy kill while everyone else heals. Let's try this. Okay, that lowered his movement. So at most, he can only retaliate by hitting the spider once. And I got the web. Alright, perfect. I did awaken that spider already, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Excellent. And then I can just kind of zap the mammoth from a distance with these guys for little bits of XP. Swordsman can just stand around, and I'm going to heal that guy with Guardian Flame on the next turn. While the spider gets to feast on a mammoth. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, I can keep zapping him with these guys. They're not quite leveled up yet, but they've got to be getting close. Yeah, they're not going to get quite there on this battle, but that's okay. We'll give this one to the spider. He worked for it. All right, that was a tough fight, but we got it. Another Blight Tusk Boar mount. I guess I'll take that. Hunter Spider Egg, which should be even better. Sure. So the Blight Tusk Boar goes on them. The Hunter Spider, I'm probably going to give that to my Druid. Although, just to make sure it's in the process of hatching, I'm going to move him onto that tile now rather than mailing it to him and put it right in his inventory there. Okay. And then everyone can move over here. For this next fight, let's just take a quick peek and see what's in here. We've got one Storm Sister, one Blight Doctor, one Mystic, one Apprentice. Just a bunch of Tier 2 supports. Nothing I couldn't handle. I'm going to abort the attack and bring in this guy who desperately needs some healing. Definitely want the spider. I might want that elf swordsman in on this one. And then I think I'm going to want whichever initiate is closer to evolving, which is going to be that one. Of resistance, they got 10. Yeah, we'll bring the one that's closer to evolving in. I think I could probably get a level up for her, but I'm not sure about this other one. Alright, that looks okay for now. There is the chaos thing over there. Definitely do not feel like opening that right now. I want to see what else is around that Forbidden Sanctum, but for the moment, I think the boar needs to go up here. Now, that Forbidden Sanctum, I know it can give units resurrection, or the ability to resurrect. Oh, there's a bandit camp right there. Can't remember if it did anything else. Let me double check that. I still don't think I'm going to wait on it, though, because the next city that I build will be able to make pretty good Storm Sisters. About Altar Bound Souls, +1 resistance and resurgence. I still think I'm probably going to be making most of my Storm Sisters in this city over here, though, because it looks like there's a lot of volcanic terrain around that, and until I have the ability to remove that, that land won't be very useful to me. Alright, I think everyone's okay, and I'm not going to hit my mana cap, which is great. Settler is done in 2 more turns, which is also great. And then once that settler is done, actually, once I summon my next animal, then I think it's time to start channeling the city growth spell. I'm not even gonna waste it on my capital, but I am gonna use it on that city for sure. All right, let's see what else you can find out here, buddy. There is, oh, that could be handy. Oh, there's a cave entrance here too. All right, let me get the settlers. There's not really a way I can get that. It goes to the closest city, so it's going to give it to my capital, regardless of whether I have the second city up or not, which I kind of don't want it to do, but I mean, it's not going to hurt. I just would rather have it go to my second city, which is going to be a much better city. All right, everyone's all patched up and ready for the next fight. Let's do this. Very likely victory. Should be fine. Don't have to worry about pesky evangelists stealing my units. These guys are pretty fragile, and Sir Bob does a lot of range damage, so this shouldn't be too terrible. You just gotta watch out with support units because they can deal a lot of damage back if they set up right. Now, the one advantage I do have is that all my units have higher resistance going into this fight because of Sir Bob's army leader bonus. So that's at least pretty helpful. Alright, and then do I want to give Guardian Flame now or later? It's always a good question with Guardian Flame, but I think I'm going to go with... You know what, actually, I'm going to go with now. Because I don't have anything else to clear right immediately around here, and Sir Bob can heal units passively pretty quickly, so I would say the extra fire damage and fire protection would be very useful, especially I think on that spider. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to the spider. Supercharge the spider. That'll protect the spider from some of the fire damage that, like, the Mystic does and the Apprentice. And then Sir Bob can probably open up with some arrows on either the next turn or the turn after. These guys are damaged. Why are they damaged? I'll go ahead and top off their health. Also, it did occur to me that I was saying something about Nourishing Meal earlier about like when the best time to use it would be on an Initiate that I didn't want to go past her max health. But that's the thing with Nourishing Meal, it does go past their max health. I am aware of that, I just kind of forgot about it in that particular moment. But using it early is not a bad thing, because especially if you expect that unit to take damage. Alright, let's back up and get rid of the closest one first. Yeah, that's what I think of your projectile resistance. High Elf Initiate. Actually, you guys are probably good to stay where you're at. Well, I don't know. See, it's the fact that they do 3 different channels of damage, so even if you're on defense, that adds up. It's almost better to get in their face, but that's kind of dangerous too. Unless you know for sure you can kill them. Which I don't in this situation, so I am going to play defense. That Initiate may actually... No, the Swordsman got more max health, so I'll leave him there on defense. He should be okay. Start sneaking these guys up on the side. None of them have AoEs, so I can bunch up. They're gonna weaken. Attempt the stun. Alright, not as bad as they could have done, I don't think. I'll have the spider go try to snag that goblin apprentice. He didn't care, but that's alright. We'll just have the spider take him on the next time around. In the meantime, I'll focus on the other two range units that are more in my face at the moment. The Storm Sister resists that electricity, so probably should reserve that for somebody else. So instead I will just fire the musket. Alright, and then those guys don't have much to do other than melee attack the spider, so I think I'm fine. Oh, he got absolutely annihilated. I didn't even get a chance to level up the Storm Sister, the Initiate, but that's actually okay, because the spider's already at level, at expert rank, silver. Oh, I got Domain of Life. Okay, that's cool. That actually is pretty good for me, because that's going to go very nicely on my second city, and probably even on my first. It gives me something to use all that mana that I'm getting on. New level for the leader. I believe I get healing on the next turn. And if I remember, I always have to check this, but if I go to the unit upgrades, level 7 for the druid, you get healing. Oh wait, no. That must be for... I think the druid gets healing at level 9. Level 7, you get Entangling Touch. Also another level of druidry. Revitalize. Vengeful Vines. I think I'll just... I'll keep spending stuff on Sir Bob for the moment. He doesn't need to level druidry because he's my leader. So his spells are tied to my global casting points. So yeah, I guess just keep buffing him out into a tougher leader. He doesn't even really need natural healer right now. I think just boosting his range strength, defense, all that kind of stuff would be pretty good. We'll give him maybe a little more health, actually. I would like to bump his max health up a bit. Or if I do, well, hang on, if I do range, oh wait, range strength's gonna cost me 4. Okay, yeah, let's give him a little more health. And maybe a little more defense. Yeah, probably a little more defense. No. Health or defense. I don't know which is better. I'm sure there's a way to math that out, but I'll go with defense. He's going to need more defense eventually anyway, so... he really shouldn't be taking too many hits, which is why I just considered going all in on ranged, but no matter what you do in this game, your units are eventually going to take some scrapes, so... We'll give him the defense for now. Maybe more range strength on the next level. I'm just trying to turn him into as much of a fighter as I can. Then if I go down here, I can hit that tower, and then maybe take a crack at the dungeon. And if I'm really lucky, I could pull a tier 3 unit out of that dungeon and be in really good shape. And the Draconian at least doesn't mind the volcanic. I actually quite like it. Alright. Okay, on to the next turn. Where I will summon another animal, and then start channeling, what's the spell called? Fertile Domain, or whatever that one is that lets me grow my... I heard somebody moving around over there. Oh, here goes the Lost Souls. If I remember, I'll edit this out. Alright. I'll take this. Ooh, hang on. There's stuff worth checking out over here. You got a Vault of Knowledge? Ooh, okay. I need to explore this area, because there are two great structures for me. If there is an enchanted crystal tree nearby, this would be perfect. There's a quarry, which is pretty nice. Those lost souls are almost certainly going to come after my boar again. Unfortunately, water there is preventing the boar from exploring any further north. There is a wizard's tower. Good for summons. That's interesting. I want to see what's on the other side of that river. So I think I'll send the boar around and up. I'm better off exploring the Greenland anyway, because elves are not going to be happy with Volcano until I can change it. Alright, we got a settler done. This area should be perfectly safe to send it through. So, would it be faster? No, it would not. Okay. Let's just go straight down this way then. Then I can summon, I will say, another animal up here with these guys. What did I get? I got another spider. Alright, well, another thing worth keeping. So I can't go running off like crazy just yet with that army. If I can get him to... I'll try to get the boar back up this way and then have him explore a bit. Right now I'm spending 18 on unit upkeep in mana per turn, which is fine because I'm pushing my max there. Let's get Fertile Domain started. I think... Can they reach? Good. They can reach the spot I want them to go on the next turn, which means Fertile Domain will be done on exactly the turn that city is finished building. I love it when things work out just maximum efficiency. Alright, select new research. Probably Wildlife Refuge. Summon units require less upkeep costs. Yeah, that's going to be really good for me. Let's do that, so I can keep spamming units. Plus, it's an Empire upgrade and gets me closer to Animistic Knowledge, which I want to get as soon as possible. While I don't think I can get Eternal City, I am pretty sure I could probably get All-Knowing before any of the computers, if I really focus on research and expansion. Alright, now what should my capital city be doing? That's a fine question. I don't really know. Probably building more units, to be honest, but gold upkeep's getting pretty tight, so I don't know if I can really afford that. Plus I'm going to want buildings in the new city when it's done building, so I think I probably need to be saving gold right now. Let's just produce merchandise. We'll just put it on infinite produce merchandise for now. And that's really all my capital's going to do at the moment. I'm not going to worry much more about it. I just need gold income right now. This next city is unfortunately not going to help much in the gold income department until its borders reach that. But we can maybe save up enough wealth. I could build another settler and try to get them somewhere where there's more gold, which I'm actually really not seeing much. There's not many gold mines around me. I think gold's going to be an issue. Well, we'll do the best we can. And I can always pillage gold. Like, I'm going to get some from pillaging that dungeon and that kind of thing, so... Alright, well, the elves hate the volcanic, but they can at least get in the dense vegetation there and be a little happier. Can do a manual combat here. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I think I can level up one, if not both. Well, definitely I can level up one initiate in this fight. Like, for sure. I just need to figure out which one it is. It's that expert one right there. The other one is still at 56. I might be able to get both of them. It's possible. Okay, they're charging me, so I don't really have time to buff the spider, especially since they could potentially panic the spider. You know what? I'll do it anyway. I think I'll be alright. I'll form my units up into more of a line so that I can rush out after him faster. Alright, go ahead and give him Awakened. I think that actually boosts his resistance. No, it's just damage output and morale. Alright. So I just have to try to make sure that spider doesn't get panicked by the dang fireworks. Unfortunately, no matter what I do, I still have to deal with RNG independent halflings, even if they're not any one of the other races. Alright. Can't panic them with fireworks, so that's okay. And they're fumbling all their attacks. This is perfect. Now I think I can do a little bit of XP cheese. So the first thing I want to do is make sure to kill the Jester, because the Jester is potentially able to panic my spiders. And I will absolutely annihilate anything I shoot with that longbow. Are you you're an adventurer? Let me do this out here. Let's just get rid of him. Alright. I don't think the spider is going to do much in this game, but that's okay. I am going to ruin that Jester. The only thing left is the other adventurer. I'm just going to beeline the spider at him, but I'm going to actually try to kill him with the initiates. Or at least soften him up. I'm actually going to intentionally not do full damage to him just yet, because I want the spider to have a chance to web him. And there's also other units that I want. Oh, he does have Animal Slayer. Forgot about that. That's fine. I can Nourishing Meal him. I can actually Guardian Flame him. And then these guys have a physical weakness, which should make webbing them easier. Okay, then what I can do is position this swordsman in a terrible spot for the initiates. And how are you doing there? Can do just tiny bits of damage and slowly whittle him down while piling as much XP onto those initiates as I possibly can. I know it's cheesy, but this is how you break XP in this game. Because now this initiate is about to level up. Can't level up, apparently. They shouldn't have hit a level cap. Maybe they hit a level cap for using Lightning Shock. Yeah, they're still at 58. Alright, I need to actually land the kill with that initiate. But that should work. Yeah, I'll just poke him. There we go. Alright. Oh, hey, look at that! Heart of the volcano right there. With all this volcanic terrain right south of me. I'll take that. Then I don't have to worry so much about expanding south as quickly. Well, I can't... I'm going to still go for the dungeon next. Because I think there's some good stuff in there that I definitely will want. Potentially including units. So let's take the best of the best here. And send them off that way. And I get another bonus for my Draconian. They're not leading their own army right now, so I'm thinking possibly really zoning in on that ranged, or on the defense and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna say a little more health, a little more defense, and maybe a little more melee damage. Start retooling them for a melee build. Because I want a strong melee hero. I want a couple strong melee heroes. The Warlord will be the other one, of course, but... man, I really want to take them out to explore, but I'm afraid if I do, something will sneak in and take the capital. Although, I don't know, that stuff had an opportunity to a while ago. Hang on, let me count some spaces here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like 14 is maximum, and that's for the Haunted Boneyards. I think it's 11 for the others. It'd be roughly around where that border is, so unless there's something really close. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because I've already explored all that, so it's not out there. It'd be roughly along this line. So unless there's something right up here or hidden over here, which I could explore pretty quickly with both of these groups, I think it is time to send this group out. We'll find that camp. But I'm pretty sure my capital's actually safe. Alright, let's go to the next turn. In fact, what's control? There we go. I need to remember to do those quick saves. This isn't Planetfall. It's not auto-saving for me, so... Well, Planetfall multiplayer anyway. They all save to the cloud. Or to their cloud servers. I wonder how the computers are, what they're up to by now. Because... Okay, we gotta do this again. Because they all have, or at least the good ones, the Emperors, they all have Expander. So they're gonna be able to grow their starting cities a lot more quickly. Like that human one is probably already a size larger than my city is, at least. Not to mention the natural growth bonuses they get just from being emperors. So they may already be pushing their third cities by now. It's just Expander is so crazy good for empire building mode. Because you're always building new cities. Which is a major reason why this is going to be so much more difficult for me, is because settlers are freaking expensive. So it's going to force me to be very careful with how I manage my economy. Stay just outside of range, and then I think this is it. Alright, I need to get away from those things because they're annoying me, and I just don't want to deal with them anymore. Just run as far in a straight line as you can, sir. Hopefully... Oh wait, I was going to say hopefully there's a bridge over here, but there won't be. Because it's empire building mode, there's no roads. I don't think bridges spawn in this mode either. I could be wrong about that. Maybe there are bridges. I would assume there actually probably have to be, because like underground, unless you have a floating builder, you can't build bridges over lava. So that would be a problem. Alright guys, I think that we can round out this set of episodes with another dungeon battle. Let's get... Yeah, I've already got them split up the way I want. The only reason... Well, okay, let's take a peek in with my leader and see what's in there. One Manticore Rider, so this will be my first tier 4 that I gotta take on. A Fire Wyvern. This is actually going to be a tough fight. As in, tough enough that I'm not sure if I can handle it. without losing somebody. It's a Draconian Manticore Rider, so it's going to do extra fire damage on top of everything else. Plus they've got a Fire Wyvern with it. I don't know about this one. And I don't have any good combat spells to help. But I'm right here, right now, and really would love to just clear that and be done with it and move on. Plus it could give me something really good. The Berserkers are technically only tier 2s. I've got 2 heroes. I need to make sure that spider doesn't die in this fight. I think I'm gonna go for it. It's closely matched. Oh, closely matched almost always results in a loss. I have a better idea. I think that I could get that spider to gold rank and evolved down here. So yeah, I wasted a little bit of time running up there, but I would rather waste time than waste units at this stage of the game. If I go down here, I bet I can cheese XP onto that spider enough to level it up. I just have to make that my primary goal for the battle, because then I can go in there with an extra tier 3 unit instead of a tier 1, which would be much better. Plus I can evolve this other initiate. Not that that matters, because I can only bring 6 in, but I think this guy's pretty close to evolving. The swordsman, okay, well maybe they're not that close, but I don't think I can evolve all of them, but I think I can at least get the spider. So we'll go after the Heart of the Blight on the next turn. I'll let this episode go a little long, though, so we can at least try to see if we can get that spider leveled up. Alright, I already know the city's going here. I've counted that out like 4 times now. I really wish I could find... Okay, the boar can explore the rest of that, so I'm going to send this group back in this direction. Why are you trying to path that way when that will only slow the boar down? There they are, hiding up there. Alright, I think this army can handle them, because the longbow should make this pretty easy. We'll take care of them on the next turn as well. Alright, let's go to the next turn. That way I can get my new city, will be finished building, and I can get Fertile Domain cast on it, and then go back to getting animals. But I've already got so much space cleared for that city to grow. It just needs food as much as I can get it. Alright, we gotta do this one more time. Alright. Run the boar away, and hopefully I can stay away from them. Okay, no bridges here whatsoever. So I may need to consider building one around if I put a city over there. I could see myself building a road out there, though, and having a city maybe like here on that corner with a bridge going across. Get the Vault of Knowledge. That would be close enough, I think, to get the Wizard Tower. Could also have Overwatch over that cave entrance. I could see some good coming from that. Alright, well, we have a second city. This is great news. Let's get Fertile Domain cast on that right away. And now I am only +7 mana per turn. I'm going to go ahead and summon another animal. Especially since Wildlife Refuge is going to kick in on the next turn. Just to make sure I'm using that mana. And what should we build here? I think growth is most important for this city, and I don't have enough gold to be constantly building new structures, so I'm gonna go with Storehouse first, and then maybe the Builder's Hall. But basically I want this city to grow as fast as it possibly can, because all the good stuff is at long range. Alright, back down to these guys here. Can we get that spider leveled up? Let's find out. Probably should have left that initiate with the big group, but this is fine. Alright guys, it looks like they're gonna hold ground so I can get that initiate down with the big team here. And this one I gotta be careful, I gotta watch out for those AoEs. Oh, what am I doing? Gotta remember, buff the spider. Always buff the spider. It's free XP, there's no reason not to use it. Matter of fact, buff the spider again. Now he's super resistant to their attacks. Okay, now the rocks make this a little bit of an awkward angle, but I think if I move up to here, I could get 2 shots off on that thing with him. I could get a few off with her, but they will probably attack on the next turn with her stationed there. If they do, though, I can kill him, so that's fine. I'm going to spread everyone out as much as I can, as much as makes sense. Take as little damage as possible. You gotta have everyone, well, those 2 in the back should be fine. Be that close. Nope, he didn't go for it, so on that note, I think I can kill this guy. Except we have Omen of the Dove active, but that's okay, I think we can still kill him. He's dang close. I can shoot him with the gun. It's a little bit of a waste, but I'd rather that than have him get a good shot off on somebody. Okay, move the spider up. And once the units roll in, I think then I can web and start trying to arrange for the spider to get all the XP. Yep, that's fine. Okay, can you stun that thing? Thank you, that really helps a lot. It would be really nice if this worked. It didn't, but that's okay. The 2 of them getting into a grudge match is alright, because that thing does a lot of fire damage and the spiders are currently resisting it. But I do need to get this guy over here off of me. In fact, I'm just going to charge him. Okay, I think everything is fine here. I'm gonna leave him and the spider to fight. I think the spider will be fine, and that would be good XP because that's a tier 2 unit he's going up against. That would probably allow him to level up. Yes, that's what I wanted him to do. Perfect. Okay, where are you at now? 61? Need to make sure you get that kill, and preferably make sure you get that kill. I need the Draconian here. I think I'm going to have to use the Draconian. Okay, I want to heal the spider for sure. And I'm going to need to use the Draconian to take attacks of opportunity from that horse in case stun doesn't work again. Once stun wears off. This guy, I think I want to flank around that horse. As long as he doesn't crit, which he shouldn't because his morale is neutral. That lets the spider get the kill. Okay, the spider leveled up. We're good there. Now I don't need any more XP on the spider because it's going to reset after it evolves. So I need to get XP on other people. The Storm Sister would be a good choice because it puts her closer to getting Inflict Stun. But it really could go on anyone, heroes included, so. I think what I'll do is back off, fire a shot, maybe I get the kill, maybe I don't. If I don't, oh no, I max damaged it. I was gonna give the rest to that Storm Sister, but that's okay. Alright, the important thing is my spider is already evolved into a tier 3. So what I can do now is reset that army, move them back up here, and on the next turn take another crack at that dungeon. But this time with a tier 3 Dread Spider Queen instead of a tier 1 Dread Spider Baby. And since we're already a little over for this episode, let's go ahead and finish this bandit camp off, shall we? Matter of fact, I'll move them into the forest because that will make the actually I could even move Dora onto the mountain. That would make her happy. Oh, and I discovered something new by doing that. Cool. Then I want her to attack. Probable victory. This is actually more than a probable victory because the AI are really, really dumb in these battles. And they'll let you just pick them apart from outside the walls. Good to find that bandit camp, though. I wanted to get this army out moving around so they could start leveling those animals. I think they're good enough to do it. Especially since Dora's a spellcaster, she can help out quite a bit. Alright, so if that guy moves there, the best angle for me is probably right one more in that direction. Like, because from here I can't hit them. But one more space and I could. And I could block them with Dora, who's going to be a little tankier. Actually, I don't think I need to block them with Dora. They're going to take such a small amount of damage in retaliation. I don't think he can hit me from there, so I'll just keep doing this. Yeah, I will win that fight every time. Oh, they can hit me. Okay. That changes things a little bit. Well, in that case, just honestly move over here and fire 2 shots off at the halfling. They're welcome to pick that fight if they want. I do need to just make sure that they can't run out and do anything sneaky. Try to have some extra guards around. You gotta be a little careful with these guys now. They're getting pretty beat up, and I don't think she has healing abilities. As a matter of fact, why did I not do this much earlier? It's gonna be great XP for the longbow. Oh, Sphere of Protection does wear off. Okay. Alright, I think it's time for you to switch out with Thora. Or at the very least have both of you move in for... No. No, I'm not risking that archer. Get out of there. Because they could run out of the gate and do something sneaky. I don't want that to happen. Okay, at some point I could try phasing that spider over the wall. While charging it with the snake. Maybe on this next combat round. Yep, you can phase right there. Kill him. Then the snake can move up and start working his way through the gate. Archer stays behind. And Hunter Spider can try to web that guy, although I don't think he actually needs to. I'm pretty sure he'll just kill him. Unless I really min-roll that. Although, you do get more XP this way. Yep. Alright, cool. And do I give it to the spider or the snake? I think the spider worked for this one. We'll give it to him. Although I may try to get just a little bit more for my leader, or my hero here. Just a little zap. Not bad. That's one less bandit camp to deal with. Did I get anything cool? A Tiger and Shredder? I mean, I guess I'll take free units right now if I can get them. And a Frostling Fishing Spear, which is absolute garbage. On that note, I might sell this. I think the gold is worth more than these things. Yeah, I would rather have 85 gold. But that's fine. Having 85 gold, that's good. Still useful. Let's see what else is over here. Oh, there's some gold mines over here. Alright, we could maybe get a fort up there. Depending, maybe if there's anything else worthwhile. And my leader did, or my hero did level up. I could get more sorcery. I think I could also, at this point, go ahead and give him Charged Army. I like that one. It's a fun one. And maybe a little more health. Alright, we'll have her wait there. Leon's has been affected by Fertile Domain. Oven of the Dove is currently active, so that's worth noting. I don't think that really helps or hurts me much in this dungeon. I think it's fairly evenly matched between what I saw, but it'll probably be fine. Oh, also on the next turn, I'll have lower upkeep costs for all my summoned units, which will be pretty handy. Okay, I think this is probably a pretty good place to wrap this episode up, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these last 3 episodes. That's probably going to be it for me today, but I do anticipate being around for the next several weekends. The 4th of July I might be gone, but aside from that, there's not really a lot of other major holidays coming up, so there should be a lot of me in the coming weeks. I'm hoping to try to get back into the routine of, generally speaking, 3 episodes a week, sometimes 4 maybe. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'm having a blast with this. I love Empire Building Mode. It's just a lot of fun to start from scratch. So thanks for watching, everybody. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support, all your patience, and I look forward to seeing you all again in the next episode. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.